Namaste and welcome to India's largest quiz on sports and fitness. I am Naman Jain, your host for today's episode of Fit India Quiz 2023, brought to you by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Let's take a look at the state where we are stopping by for this episode.
From the snow-capped Himalayas and the sacred banks of the mighty Ganga to the testimony of love, the Taj Mahal, and the symbol of cultural revival, the Ram Mandir, Uttar Pradesh is a state where ancient whispers blend with the modern world. UP is a melting pot of cultures as evidenced by the state's mouthwatering delights and artistic traditions from the kebabs of Lucknow, the petas of Agra, the itars of Kannauj and the brocades of Varanasi. Just like its culture, the heart of Uttar Pradesh beats to the rhythm of sports. Kabaddi, Kho-Kho, Dangal and Gilli Danda are enjoyed and played by the people of this state. Cricket and football have also found a place in the hearts of the state's residents. The Green Park Stadium in Kanpur has witnessed major victories and triumphs for the Indian cricket team. The Budh International Circuit in Noida, Uttar Pradesh is another gem in the crown of Uttar Pradesh. The state has given the world the legendary hockey player Dhyan Chand, also known as the Wizard, and his brother Roop Singh. The duo brought multiple Olympic gold medals to India as members of Indian hockey team and continue to inspire generations of young sportspersons. National Sports Day in India is celebrated annually on the birthday of Major Dhyan Chand. In present day, cricket legends like Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Mohammad Kaif and Praveen Kumar hail from this land, inspiring upcoming champions. And now it's time to witness the race of curiosity among the young champions of UP as they join us today in this episode of Fit India Quiz.
This is it. This is the ultimate showdown, the state final of Uttar Pradesh. These teams have already crossed two hurdles, the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. They are battle-hardened. They are seasoned warriors. This is the time to shine. Let's meet the four teams. On team number 1, we have Ujjwal and Vivek from Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Team number 2, Ayush and Abra from Diwan Public School, Meerut. Team 3, Shashwat Mishra and Aditya Jaiswal from Sunbeam School, Lehertara. And Team 4, Parthi and Priyanka from JNV, Farrukhabad. All the best teams, let's get this going. Rules of round number 1, get, set, go on your screens now.
It's time for the first round of the quiz. Get, set, go. In this round, each team, starting with Team 1, will have an opportunity to select a topic of their choice. Remember, once a team has chosen a topic, it becomes unavailable to the other teams. After selecting your topic, a question will be displayed on the screen without any options. You can answer directly and earn 20 points. However, if you are uncertain about the answer, there's no need to worry. You can opt to view the options. Once the options are revealed, you will have 3 opportunities to choose the correct answer. If you guess it correctly on the first try, you will score an impressive 15 points. On the second attempt, you will earn 10 points, and on the final try, you will receive 5 points. You will have 25 seconds to answer a question, whether or not you choose to view the options. There are no negative marks in this round, and questions will not be passed to the other teams. This gives everyone a fair chance to excel. Let's get started, and all the best.
4 rounds in the final. They'll be like a medley relay in swimming. It has 4 different strokes: breaststroke, butterfly, backstroke and freestyle. Here we have 4 different rounds, all with different formats and types of questions. This is the grid of round number 1, get, set, go. The topics: racket sports, sports equipment, Asian Games, sports in entertainment, healthy diet and surprise. Kicking off this quiz, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, what's your pick?
So we would like to choose racket sports.
Okay, let's see if you fancy racket sports in this question or not. Which former world number 1 in men's singles introduced Steffi Graf at her International Tennis Hall of Fame induction ceremony in 2004? A former world number 1. Timer has started. Do you want options? A lot of discussion ensuing. You can ask for options.
The options:
Here are the options. 7 seconds remain.
Pete Sampras,
Not Pete Sampras. Next for plus 10.
Andre Agassi,
Andre Agassi will fetch you 10 points, team. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, 10 points for saying Andre Agassi. Can you tell me why is that question here? Why have we put this question here?
So like both were the couples, Andre
Husband
Agassi
and
and
wife.
Yes. Andre Agassi is the husband of Steffi Graf. That's the trivia behind this question. Andre Agassi will fetch you 10 points. It was not Pete Sampras. In the nick of time, on the last second, you got in that answer. Other teams, this is a warning sign. If you want the options, please ask them beforehand. You have 25 seconds in this round. So 10 points, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Next, we move on to Diwan Public School. Diwan Public School, racket sports is done. What's your pick?
The sports and entertainment.
Sports in entertainment. Here's your question. The Swimmers is a film showcasing the hardships endured by the Mardini sisters while escaping which war-torn country in 2015? Looking for the name of a country. Do you want options?
Options.
Here are your options. Okay, first pick.
Syria.
Syria is what you say, and a 15-pointer for you in the first round. This is indeed Syria. Yusra and Sara Mardini escaped war-torn Syria, crossed the Mediterranean and represented the refugee Olympic team. Yusra represented the refugee Olympic team at the 2016 Rio Olympics. She also was the flag bearer. Do watch this movie when you get time. 15 points, Diwan Public School. You went for the options quickly. That was very important here. Okay, racket sports is done. Sports in entertainment is done. Sunbeam Leher Tara. 4 topics remain for you.
Sir, we'll take surprise.
Surprise! Let's surprise you in the first round itself. This snooker player having the nickname 00147 shares his surname with which fictional character? Do you want options?
No, sir, we won't take any options, but we'll guess surname. For a surname, we are going Bond.
Because it's 007.
007 is James
Bond.
Bond.
And which fictional character would it be?
007 is James Bond.
James Bond. So logic is 007 is James Bond, so that's why he was called 00147.
Yeah, 00147, yeah.
And you're absolutely correct. 20 points to start this quiz. You took your time, did not go for the options. This is the snooker player Nigel Bond. 147 is the highest you could achieve in snooker in a single go. 00147. That was the logic behind this question. Well done, Sunbeam Leher Tara. What a start you have got yourself in this state final. 20 points for saying James Bond. Alright, last question of round number 1. This is to JNV Farooqabad. 3 topics done, 3 topics remain on the grid. What's your pick?
Healthy diet.
Healthy diet. Here's your question. Which trace minerals deficiency leads to Cashin-Beck disease, a form of osteoarthritis? Need the name of a trace mineral? Time has started. Do you want options, team? Here are your options. Iron, titanium, selenium, zinc. First pick for 15. Quickly, team.
The titanium.
Not correct. Next for plus 10.
Zinc.
Not zinc as well. For plus 5.
Iron.
Iron is also not correct. You picked all the 3 wrong options. The correct answer for this is selenium, team. But don't be disheartened. We have 3 more rounds, not 2 more rounds, 3 more rounds left in this state final. You can do a lot more in those rounds. So no points for team number 4, JNV Farooqabad. Here's a look at the scorecard before we move to round number 2. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur on 10, Diwan Public School 15, Sunbeam Leher Tara leading with 20, and JNV Farooqabad yet to open their account. Time for rules of round number 2, the second lap.
Welcome to the second lap. In this round, teams will pick their topics in reverse order, starting with the last team. Each question in this round will feature 6 images, out of which only 4 are correct. For every correct selection, your team will earn 5 points. However, be cautious. If you choose an incorrect option, your score for that question will reset to 0, and your turn will end there. If a team manages to select all 4 correct images, they will receive a bonus of 5 points. So when in doubt, it might be wiser to stop and secure the points you have. There is no passing of questions in this round. Each question comes with a maximum time limit of 45 seconds, so you'll need to be both quick and accurate. Good luck.
Second lap. A grid of topics will come on the screen once again, but the format has changed. It will be 45 seconds, 6 options to choose from, and this is like the Panenka penalty in football. It confuses the goalkeepers, and here the questions will confuse the participants. They have met this round in the quarterfinals as well as the semi-finals. They know it's either 0, 24, anywhere in between. They need to have a strategy in place. In the final, points here will be very crucial towards the end. This time we'll be going off in the reverse order. JNV Farooqabad now is a great chance to get some points on board. We have surprise, athletics, combat sports, sports leagues, healthy diet and sports venues. JNV Farooqabad, start this off.
We choose healthy diet.
Okay, here's your question on healthy diet once again. List the soluble fiber-rich foods that lower blood cholesterol and glucose levels. You can see 6 options on the screen. Start by picking one.
So oats,
Oats plus 5.
beans,
Beans plus 10.
apples.
Apple plus 15. 20 seconds still
So we
remain. Do
quit.
you want to stop? You quit, okay. You want to play it safe, get some points on board. Well done, 15 points. Had you not quit, what would have been your fourth guess for plus 25?
So peas,
You should have said peas. That would have fetched you 25, a full house. Nonetheless, great decision. 15 points JNV Farooqabad, and you have registered yourself on the scoreboard. Well done. 15 points. The correct answers: apples, oats, beans as they gave, and peas after quitting is what they said. Let's move on to the grid once again. Healthy diet is done. We have 5 topics remaining. Lot of variety out there. Sunbeam Leher Tara, what's your pick?
We'll choose sports venues.
Sports venues, here's your question. List the stadiums that have hosted the FIFA World Cup final in the 21st century. I can see that a discussion has already started. 21st century FIFA
Lusail
World Cup
Stadium.
final winner.
Sir, Lucelle,
Lusail, the safest pick of the lot, plus 5.
Luzinki.
Luziniki, plus 10.
We'll say Nissan Stadium
Stadium.
2002.
Japan.
Nissan Stadium, plus 15.
And sir, we'll go with Maracana.
Maracana.
Are you sure about Maracana?
Sir, 2014 if we are not wrong.
2014 is what you say. Plus 25, full house. What an answer. Luzniki, Russia 2018, Maracana 2014, Brazil, Nissan, Japan and South Korea 2002, and Lusail, of course, 2022, the most recent Qatar World Cup. 2 full houses in the first 2 rounds. Sunbeam Leher Tara, you have managed 20 and 25, 45 in the first 2 rounds. That's the highest possible score. Let's see if you can continue the momentum in the last 2 rounds as well. This is the strongest position to be in any final. With that, we move to the third question of this round. Diwan Public School, we are down with healthy diet and sports venues. What are you choosing?
Surprise.
Surprise! Okay, let's surprise you. List the athletes whose spouses have participated in the Olympics. I'm talking about their spouses. Look at the options carefully and work out the answers.
Atanu Das,
Atanu Das, plus 5.
Dinesh Karthik,
Dinesh Karthik will bring you back to 0. Do you know who the spouse of Dinesh Karthik is?
Yes, she's the anchor in IPL. Yeah.
No, Dinesh Karthik's wife is Deepika Pallikal, the squash player, but squash will be introduced to the Olympics only in 2028. So that's the incorrect answer. Let's say you did not go for Deepika Pallikal. Atanu Das was correct. Deepika Kumari has represented India in multiple Olympics in archery. What would have been your next guess? For no points.
Geeta Fogart.
Sangeeta Fogart, yes, she is the wife of Bajrang Punia. And
Pulela Gopichan.
Pulela Gopichand's wife PVV Lakshmi also competed at the Olympics. And
Anju Bobby George.
no, Robert Bobby George did not represent India at the Olympics. So the correct answers for this question, no points to Diwan Public School, but they chose Dinesh Karthik first, they should have gone for Sangeeta Fogart. The correct answers for this are Pulela Gopichan, Atanu Das, Sangeeta Fogart and Saina Nehwal. Saina Nehwal's husband is Parupalli Kashyap.
Hey there! Are you guessing the answers correctly but missing out on the rewards? Here is your 12th man chance. All you need to do is open the Fit India official Instagram page and check for the first clue in the stories. Then wait for the second clue, which will be shown on your screen in the next few seconds along with a question. Your job is to call on this number and give the answer within 5 minutes and stand a chance to win exciting prizes. Here is your second clue.
Last question of round number 2. This is to Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, we are down with healthy diet, surprise and sportswear news. But 3 more topics, delectable topics remain for you. What are you choosing?
I choose Sports League.
Sports leagues. Here's your question. List the NBA players who dedicated their entire careers to a single franchisee. Only one franchisee. Very loyal players. Get started with your guesses. Half a minute remains. Lot of discussion is going on.
Dirk Nowitzki and Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan and Larry Bird.
Yeah, except LeBron and Michael Jordan all.
Except LeBron. You need to give me one by one, 10 seconds remaining.
Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant,
Plus 5.
Tim Duncan and Larry Bird.
Plus 25 for saying them in a haphazard order, but I'll accept them. Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan and Larry Bird. LeBron James and Michael Jordan have played for multiple franchises during their NBA career. What an answer. Full house for 25 points, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. I think Sunbeam Lehertara, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, both of them managing 25 points in this second round. Wonderful answers. This brings us to an end of round number 2, the second lap. Here is the scoreboard. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur on 35, Diwan Public School 15, Sunbeam Lehertara 45 and JNV Farooqabad 15 points. Time for the most thrilling round of the final. Do or die. Here are the rules.
In Do or Die, we introduce buzzer questions. When you buzz in, you have 2 choices. Play it safe to earn 10 points or risk losing 10 points. Or take a risk to double the points, potentially earning 20 points or risking a loss of 20 points. If the first team to buzz in answers incorrectly, the question will be passed on to the next team on the buzzer. Before providing your answer, ensure you declare whether you are playing for the default points or opting for double points. This round can significantly impact your score, so be quick, smart, and confident.
Well, do or die. 5 questions, 100 points on offer. Teams will have to be really quick, but they need to think. Questions in the final won't be very direct. They need to figure out the answers. There are hints in the question, there are hints in the wording as well as in the images. Starting off with question number 1 of Do or Die teams. Double or default is available to you. Hands on the buzzer. Here it comes. In the 2005, 2013 and 2017 editions of which international multi-sporting event did Virender Singh Yadav, the subject of documentary Gunga Pehlwan, win a gold medal? Sunbeam Bhagwanpur is already on it. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, double or default?
So it's a default. Is it Asian Games?
Asian Games, incorrect. Minus 10. Sunbeam Lehertara, double or default?
Sir, we are going for a double. We'll say this
Okay.
is Rio 2016 Olympics.
Rio 2016 Olympics, negative 20. JNV Farooqabad, double or default? You are the third on the buzzer. JNV Farooqabad, need an answer from your side.
Sir, Olympics.
Olympics once again, you did not say double or default, you will get minus 10. Diwan is not going for it. First question, teams thought it will be very easy. They went for the buzzer. Minus 10, minus 20 and another minus 10. Read the question carefully. 2005, 2013 and 2017 editions of an international multi-sporting event. The hint there, Gunga Pahalwan is the name of the documentary. Which event can this be? Anyone for no points?
Sir, wrestling.
Deaf Olympics.
Deaf Olympics, yes. Deaf Olympics would have fetched you either 10 or 20 points. Teams, I told before the question came, this is the final. Don't expect very easy questions to come your way. All teams burst very quickly, but in the second question, they'll think not twice, but 3 times before buzzing. Here it comes, teams. Are the hands on the buzzer? I doubt. Who, known for a legendary sports record, appeared as a guest alongside Wasim Akram during the 2019 Cricket World Cup? Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, double or default?
Sir, it's a default?
Sir, it's
Okay.
default and the Wasim Jafar.
Wasim Jafar gets you a -10. Wasim Jafar is the incorrect answer. You again went for the buzzer very quickly and you get a negative 10 pointer in this question as well. You chose default or else you would have got a -20. Very helpful image there. Legendary sports record. No other teams going on the buzzer. As I said, I doubt their hands are on the buzzer after that first question fiasco. Closing this question for no points, team, you can take a guess.
Sir, is this Jansher Khan of squash?
Not Jansher, but you are very close.
Jahangir Khan.
Jahangir Khan, 555 wins in a row. This is Jahangir Khan along with his countryman Wasim Akram. Wasim Akram is himself a very big fan of Jahangir Khan, as the legend joined him in the cricket commentary box during the 2019 World Cup. Another quick buzz by Sunbeam Bhagwanpur and another -10 for them. This round is proving to be very tricky for the participants. Question number 3 on your screens now. Which sport was featured in this 50 pence coin released during the 2012 London Olympics? Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, third time in a row, double or default?
Double it and it's handball.
Double and handball. Finally, on your third attempt on the buzzer, you get 20 points. You have recovered those 2 -10s and you move from 15 to 35. Brilliant answer, and finally a question in this round has been answered. After 2 questions, teams are like, should we go for the buzzer? But the third question ended up being really easy. Yes, I will trick you a bit in this quiz. Emotions running wild, buzzes are happening, teams are getting negatives and 1 positive. Let's move on to the fourth question of this round. The logo of Inter Miami CF features a sun bearing 7 rays as a homage to which person? Sunbeam Lehertara, which person is this? Double or default?
Sir, we'll double
Okay.
and we'd say this is David Beckham.
Why David Beckham?
David Beckham was jersey number 7 when
And
he
he's
played
the
for Manchester
owner of
United, and
Inter
then he's the co-owner of Inter Miami.
Plus 20 Sunbeam Lehertara. What a way to make a comeback. You were on 45, you took a -20 and you are back from where you started this round. Oh, it's a battle between Sunbeams here in this UP final. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur and Sunbeam Lehertara going at each other. And 45, 25, 35, they are playing in that region, a low scoring thriller. But there can be high scores. 5 more questions left in this quiz. Final question of Do or Die coming up on your screens now. In Bangkok, the murals at the Temple of the Emerald Buddha depict which Hindu god playing sepak takraw with monkeys? Sunbeam Lehertara once again is the quickest on the buzzer. Team, double or default?
Sir, we'll go for double, and
Okay.
we'll say this is Lord Hanuman.
Lord Hanuman, what's your logic?
Monkeys.
Monkeys, that was the hint. Another 20 points, Sunbeam Lehertara. You have not only recovered your -20, but you have fetched a plus 40 as well in this round. Brilliant comeback on the last 2 questions, and you move to 65. That's a lead of 30 points over Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. Diwan Public School still in the fray, 15 points, and JNV Farooqabad on 5 points. 4 questions remain in the last round. This is turning out to be a high-octane UP final. But before that, here are the rules of the final lap.
In the final round, you will face questions on the buzzer. Each question will present you with a statement, and your task is to buzz in and indicate whether the statement is true or false. If you answer correctly, you'll score 10 points, but a wrong answer will cost you 10 points. Additionally, you have the option to answer a follow-up question. This allows you to gain an extra 5 points or risk losing 5 points, depending on your response. However, be aware that the follow-up question can be quite challenging, so think carefully before answering. If you choose to skip the follow-up question, the next team on the buzzer will have the chance to attempt it. Good luck and may the smartest team win.
Last round, also on the buzzer, but with a small twist. The 50-50 probability in this round, true or false, with a follow-up question. Teams will have to be fast, but they need to think twice. We have seen what happened in the previous round. It seems like a battle of Sunbeam Lehertara and Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. But let me tell you, Diwan Public School, you are still in the fray. A total of 60 points on offer. And if JNV Farooqabad get all 4 correct along with the follow-up question, they might reach to 65 as well. Question number 1 of the last round on your screens now. The first recorded usage of the English phrase back to square one was in reference to a move in chess. True or false? Sunbeam Lehertara is the first to buzz. Sunbeam Lehertara, true or false?
Sir, we'll go false.
False plus 10. Do you want the follow-up question? Which ancient Indian board game was the phrase a reference to?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll take the follow-up.
Yes, and your answer?
And we'll say snake and ladder.
Are you sure?
That's a guess because it says square one and that is the only other thing which comes to my mind.
Okay, and do you know what snakes and ladders was called in ancient India?
I've actually forgotten the name. I don't
You have
know.
forgotten. Not required. Plus 15 takes you to 80 points. This is indeed false. The phrase back to square one comes from snakes and ladders called as Mokshapatam in ancient India. Well done, Sunbeam Lehertara, on the first question. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur was a little bit behind them while buzzing, but as you can see, it is a battle of Sunbeams in this UP final. Question number 2 on your screens now. Shri Virendra Sehwag wore a jersey without a number during the 2011 World Cup. True or false? Sunbeam Bhagwanpur has gone for it. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, true or false?
True.
Sir, true.
True plus 10. Do you want the follow-up question? He was nicknamed Sultan after scoring a triple century in which city of Pakistan?
Sir, Multan.
Multan is what you say. Multan will fetch you 15 points. 10 for saying true and 5 for saying Multan. He was nicknamed the Sultan of Multan after scoring a fantastic triple century in test in this Pakistani city. 1 for Sunbeam Lehertara, 1 for Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. But it's a request, Diwan Public School, JNV Farooqabad. You are still there in this quiz. Make something happen. All right. Well, 2 questions to go in this UP final. We still don't know who the winner is. This is the suspense for which we were waiting. Penultimate question on your screens, teams, hands on the buzzer. A sport once known as Mintonet has the largest international sporting federation in the world in terms of affiliated national federations. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur, true or false?
True.
True plus 10. Follow-up question, what is the present name of Mintonet? Do you want the answer? Do you want the question?
Yeah, it's FIFA. I want the question. It's FIFA.
FIFA. FIFA fetches you a -5, a plus 10 and a -5. Sunbeam Lehertara, do you want the follow-up question?
No, we don't.
You are opting out. Very clever of you for opting out of the follow-up question. No other teams on the buzzer. The correct answer, the present name of Mintonet is volleyball. Volleyball's federation FIVB has the most number of affiliated national federations. That question right there, the follow-up question, was a googly to Sunbeam Bhagwanpur. They got 10 points, but then they ended up losing 5. This means that their score is at 55, and I think the quiz has been decided on the penultimate question. Sunbeam Lehertara on 80 have an unassailable lead of 25 points. Still, 1 question to go in this final. Teams, here it comes. Mushti Yuddha, meaning fist combat, is an ancient martial art form originating from Ayodhya. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur has gone for it. They love the buzzer, don't they? True or false, Sunbeam Bhagwanpur?
False.
False plus 10. Do you want the follow-up question? Which oldest city is the country is the birthplace of Mushti Yuddha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your answer?
It's Varanasi.
Varanasi is what you say, and plus 15 points. You finally get that follow-up question correct, but that one Mintonet question made the difference in this quiz, or else we would have seen a tie, we would have seen a thriller for the ages, but still nothing to take away from this UP final. It has delivered in some style. The correct answer indeed was Kashi or Varanasi, and I think Sunbeam Bhagwanpur and Sunbeam Lehertara both are from the city of Varanasi. What a fitting end to this quiz. The final scorecard, Sunbeam Lehertara progressed to the nationals with a score of 80. Sunbeam Bhagwanpur missing out only by 10 points. They scored 70. Well done, but not your day today. Fought till the very end. This is what sports and quizzing is all about. Diwan Public School finishing third on 15 and JNV Farooqabad on 5. Well done to you two teams as well. And this brings us to an end of a riveting UP final. It has been my pleasure to host this. I am Naman Jain, your host, signing off. Until next time, stay fit, stay healthy. Jai Hind.